At this time, I'm proud to present Andrew Bacevich, our 2014 Metropolitan College Commencement speaker. Andrew Bacevich is a professor of international relations and history at Boston University. He is a graduate of West Point and received his PhD in American diplomatic history from Princeton. Before joining the faculty of Boston University in 1998, he taught at West Point and Johns Hopkins. His research interests are in American diplomatic and military history, US foreign policy, and security studies. He's authored 6 books and numerous articles. His editorials were published in the New York Times, Washington Post, Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, Boston Globes, and Los Angeles Times. His work on contemporary international relations and military history is recognized internationally. And it is of immediate relevance for understanding and shaping foreign policy. But what distinguishes Professor Bacevich from many fine scholars of international relations is an active public stand on policy issues, even or especially when they are controversial. He is one of the few who speaks truth to power, no matter who is in power. And he speaks with a patriotism proven by his experience in Vietnam and his 23 years of service in the Army, from which he retired with the rank of colonel. Neither the left nor the right, at different times, are delighted with what he has to say. And this is one very good reason why people should listen to him. And they do. And he's not all about world affairs and policy. He's also about helping people here and now by sharing his knowledge. He's currently developing a free online course on war for the greater Middle East. And the course will go live in the fall. I think you should sign up. It's going to be a good experience. And no exams. Anybody who has developed an online course knows what a demanding and time-intensive undertaking it is. Anybody who has taken an online course, and I believe there are many in this room today, knows how needed and rewarding it is. And now let me turn the floor over to Professor Bacevich.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to share in this special occasion with you all. Thinking about what I might say this evening, and rest assured that my remarks will be quite brief, brought my own family to mind. My wife and I have 3 daughters, all of them grown, all of them happily married, I'm pleased to say, to good men. And we love our daughters dearly. Our oldest daughter, Jenny, just this past week celebrated her 41st birthday. When she reached the big 4-0 last year, that threw me for a loop, I have to admit. But I recovered, and I'm okay with 41. With 50, I'm not so sure, but I'll cross that bridge when she reaches it. Jenny is a wife and a mother of 2. She has a full-time job, she has a mortgage, and she is a student. Jenny attended college right out of high school and earned an undergraduate degree in 4 years, but over time, she concluded that the degree she had earned wasn't going to get her where she wanted to go, where she needed to go, given the financial challenges of raising a family these days, unless you happen to be exceedingly affluent. It's always taken a lot of effort and even a little luck to make it into the middle class in our country. We live at a time when people who think of themselves as members of the middle class are finding that it takes a lot of effort and a little luck just to keep from dropping out of the bottom. So Jenny decided a few years ago that she was going to strike out on a new path. She was going to become a nurse. So even while keeping her full-time job, she started a nursing program. And I'm guessing that more than a few of you understand at first hand the challenges involved. It meant that she had to take a year of prerequisites even before beginning actual nurses training. It means that she spends evenings in the classroom rather than with her kids at home, and weekends working in the hospital rather than with her husband. It means a program stretching over a total of 4 full years, summers included, because of course she can only attend classes part-time. Just as you are graduating, Jenny is finishing up year 3. So the goal line's in sight, just 1 year to go. I cannot begin to tell you how proud I am of her. She has demonstrated grit and determination and self-discipline. Sure, she's complained occasionally about the load she's carrying, but not nearly as much as I would complain were I in her shoes. Let me tell you what Jenny has done. She's taken hold of her life. She is shaping her own destiny. It hasn't been easy, but when she finishes, the degree that she earns will, I hope, provide her with a source of considerable satisfaction. It ought to, because she will have earned that degree in more ways than one. I hope that you will leave these proceedings feeling a comparable sense of satisfaction for all that you have achieved as a student at Met. I dare say the path that brought you to this auditorium has not been an easy one to navigate. But by claiming your degree this evening, you have accomplished something in which you can rightfully take immense satisfaction. Because you too have demonstrated grit and determination and self-discipline, virtues that are in increasingly short supply in American society. So please take pride in all that you have done to bring you to this moment. Then apply that same grit and determination and self-discipline to what comes next as you take hold of your life and shape your destiny. I congratulate you, I salute you, and I wish you Godspeed in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.